Hello, welcome to another wiki procedure, and today we are going to look on how you can apply for a Kenyan passport. Down below here we have given you a link which is going to direct you to our wiki procedure page, where we have given you more detailed information on how you can go about with the process. On your right hand side of the screen, we have included a select language tab where you can change the language to your preferred language. Like in Kenya, you can choose Swahili. And we have also included links to external websites where you can get more information on how you can go about with the application process. We've also included links to forms which will help you in your application. We'll get to look at those forms, and we've also included an external link to an online portal where you can make your online application. So we are going to visit all this, and we'll have an in-depth look on how you can go about making your application. So the list of items that we're going to cover in this session include the need for a Kenyan passport, the eligibility, the required documents, steps to follow while making the application, fees, validity period, processing time, offices and contacts, and other relevant information. Today's procedure is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. Welcome. The need for a Kenyan passport. The passport is required to allow one to travel across international borders. Number 2, the document is used for identification purposes. Number 3, the document is needed when applying for a travel visa or a work permit. Let's move on. The eligibility. One needs to be a Kenyan citizen to apply for a Kenyan passport. Number 2, if it's a child who is applying for a passport, the child needs to be born of Kenyan parents. One of the parent or both of them needs to be Kenyan. Let's move on. The required documents when making the application are as follows. 1, you need an e-citizen pre-filled passport application form and 3 invoices. Let me mention here that all passport applications in Kenya begin with the online application process. So the application form is generated online from e-citizen. That's why you see this requirement here. The application form is not provided in hard copies, and you can only initiate the application process through the e-citizen portal. So let's move on. Another document is you need the original birth certificate and a photocopy, your national ID and a photocopy, 3 current passport photos, your recommender's ID card, and the recommender needs to be a Kenyan, your parents' national IDs card or death certificate if the parents are deceased, and for applicants who are below 18 years of age, the parent or legal guardian needs to have a written consent. The consent letter can be downloaded through this link, and I've gone ahead and downloaded it. We will have a look at it just in a while. And for applicants who are adopted, the origin or the adoption certificate, clearance letter from Children's Department, or a court ruling order can be required. Steps to follow. Number 1, you start by making the online application so you can generate your online application form. And the first step is to register with e-citizen. So I've gone ahead and done this. Let's take a look on how this goes about. First of all, let's look at the parental consent. This is the consent letter. The parent, you can just fill in your details, your telephone number, name, ID, passport number, and the names of the dependents or your children can be filled down here. So let's look at e-citizen. Visit www.ecitizen.go.ke, and if you have an account, you can click on sign in. If you don't have one, click on create an account. So let's start by creating an account. After clicking on creating an account, you'll be led to this page. You can click on create an account. Again, Kenyan citizen, and only Kenyan citizens can apply for a Kenyan passport. You have to remember that. Fill in your details. After clicking the create an account, you'll be directed to this page. Fill in your details and validate it, and after that you'll be able to log in and access your portal. Now in the eCitizen account portal, you can visit the Department of Immigration Services and click on Get Service. This will direct you to the next page, which looks something like this. And here you just click on Make Application, which is going to direct you to the next page. And these are the services offered by the Department of Immigration. And at Kenyan passport, click on the plus sign and choose the application which you want to make, if it's for an adult or if it's for a child. For this example, you're going to use for an adult. Click on the adult icon. It will direct you to the next page, and you can read through the requirements and steps for making the application. And after you've gone through, they've also mentioned the passport application fees. After going through reading, just click apply, and it will direct you to the next page, which now you have to fill in your details to generate the online application form. So in this case, they'll ask if you have a dual nationality. Let's say no. After that, you click continue, which is going to bring you to the next page. Application type, you're applying for a new passport, an ordinary passport. Let's say you want 50 pages. Then you click on continue, and you continue filling in your details up to a point where they're going to ask you for to pay the required fees. At the moment, for an ordinary new passport, 50 pages or 48 pages, it's 6,050 shillings. And here you select the location where you go to submit your generated online application form. Fill in your name, country of birth, and date of birth. After you've filled in the information, just click continue, and the process goes on and up to step 8, where you're going to be asked to make an online payment. And after you've made the online payment, you can make the payment through M-Pesa. There are various options which will be given. And after choosing your preferred method of pay, then you should print your pre-filled application form and 3 copies of the invoice which you have printed and present it to the immigration office. The immigration offices are in Nairobi, Mombasa, and Kisumu. Or if you are applying from abroad, visit the Kenyan embassies, the missions abroad, for your fingerprints, a digital photo, and signature to be taken. You have to note that you must appear in person to make this application, so that the photo and biometrics can be captured by the immigration office. And you must present the following. You must present the pre-filled application form, the eCitizen application form, and 3 payment invoices, your original birth certificate and original national ID card and their photocopies. You need your recommender's ID card, or parent's ID card, or death certificate if they are deceased. And for applicants who are below 18 years, you need a legal written consent, which you can download online. And for those who are adopted, you need original adoption certificates. After lodging the application, the passport will be ready for collection after 15 working days, and you're required to bring a proof of identification while collecting the passports. You can also track the application through your eCitizen account, and when the passport is ready, you'll be contacted through an email or a text message, depending on your preferred option. So the fees are as follows. For A series, a 32-page, 48-page, or 64-page, The charges are 4,550, 6,050, 700, 500 and 7,550 respectively. For an East African passport, it's 990 shillings. But the validity period for a Kenyan passport is 10 years after the date of issue, but it may lose its use if all the passport pages gets filled even before the 10 years are over. The processing time is 15 working days, and the office locations and contacts are the Department of Immigration Services are in Nyayo House at Uhuru Highway, the junction of Uhuru Highway and Kenyatta Avenue, and you can visit them at www.immigration.go.ke. You can also do the online application by visiting Immigration Department Services at immigration.ecitizen.go.ke. Other information is that you should note from the 1st of September 2017, Kenyan passports are now e-passports and contain a chip that has information such as biometrics and a digital photo. It's best to apply for your passport 30 days before the day you plan to travel. And the recommender who is going to recommend you for your passport must not be an immediate relative and must be a Kenyan citizen. And if you are planning to travel to an international place, the passport must be valid for at least 6 months or more. So thank you for watching. I will urge you to come and visit our wiki procedure page, YouTube. First of all, like the video, hit the subscribe button so you can get more, and even hit the notification button so you can get more information when we upload more videos. You can browse through our videos. We have many videos for different parts of the world, for different procedures, or even in Kenya and across the globe. So thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your quest to get a new Kenyan passport.